Wow. I'm buzzing out, man. I'm buzzing out. Oh, got a mega hit. Yep. Oh, yeah! I had no idea they jumped. There he is. Oh, powering off. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. After all this time, he's smoking outline. Right now, we're out somewhere in the Indian Ocean filming the all-new season of ITM Fishing. And this episode you're about to watch, as well as the one we're making right now, is brought to you thanks to our mates at ITM. And we're getting into some good action too. Enjoy the episode.
Might seem crazy using a bait this size for a snapper. A big snapper will eat that.
The ITM Fishing Show.
Oh yeah, boy!
Here it goes, it's gonna break the thread, it's gonna jump right here, right here. Whoa! Yeah! It's a dog, boy!
It's going home.
Oh, yellowfish. Oh, it's a marlin. It's a marlin.
Once upon a time, growing up in a small fishing village in New Zealand, I didn't think I'd have enough time in my whole life to explore even my local harbour, the Manukau. It just seemed so big, and there were so many fish I wanted to catch and learn about. And now I'm looking down on that same harbour that once seemed so vast it was almost limitless, and I'm jetting off to yet another exotic location oceans away, to a place I've never been before, to try and catch 3 bucket list fish that I didn't even know existed back when I was a keen young fisherman. The first is the Cubera snapper. We love our snapper in New Zealand, but these things grow to 60 kilograms and are renowned fighters. Just imagine for a minute a 130 pound snapper that pulls harder than a kingfish. I've tried before to catch the Cubera snapper off the coast of West Africa, where they take poppers. And in Mexico, where they use whole tuna for bait.
Rick, just like you might a pilly for a snapper. Oh, this just got bit.
I got close, but there's still no tick next to Cubera snapper on my bucket list.
That's what he looks like.
Next is the rooster fish. These guys are fast, agile, and aggressive predators, and they look just incredible, yet I've never laid eyes on one in the flesh. And the tarpon. I've not ever seen one of these things. Just like the rooster, they can be a challenge to find and to hook. And once hooked, they're renowned for their incredible aerial acrobatics. And the tarpon can be caught in knee-deep water, but they're not small. Many that are caught are over 2 meters long and up to 120 kilograms. They're regarded as one of the great sport fish, and yet I've never really got around to fishing for them. But now is the time, and I've travelled half a world away to a place where I can have a shot at all 3 of my bucket list fish.
And that place where it all could happen is right here in Costa Rica.
I'm starting this bucket list fishing adventure from the west coast of Costa Rica, the area famed for rooster fish and Cubera snapper. But after my long flight, there's no time to settle in and rest, because for the first fish on my list, I'm going to make my way overland to the east coast to fish where the jungle river, the Rio La Suerte, meets the Caribbean Sea. And that means a road trip. The perfect way to see a new place and the incredible wildlife. Crocodile. Look at that! Right next to the main road. Costa Rica has some of the most diverse wildlife in the world. As well as the roadside crocs, there is 137 varieties of snake, with 22 of them venomous and deadly. And as soon as you leave the towns, you're traversing jungle-clad mountains. And the further we head east, the more wild it gets, and the friendlier the people are.
Gracias, amigo.
So after 2 long flights and a drive from coast to coast, there's just one more leg before we're at our destination. And we've booked a taxi, only this is where the road stops. Here, the rivers are the roads. These are the highways that have been used in this part of the world for thousands of years. Now, I don't know if it's a lack of sleep, but this is feeling pretty surreal right now.
I kind of put this in the file of things I never thought I'd be doing, or places I thought I'd never go. This feels like an adventure, doesn't it? We've come all the way over to the Caribbean coast. I don't even know where we are, so I'm not even going to try and tell you, but we're about to aboard the Almighty with my man here. I don't know exactly where we're going, but we're going to find some accommodation on an island in the river, and from there we take off on a real adventure to catch a fish I've never caught before. Look at this. Gracias, amigo.
Okay, it's supposed to be careful with your head.
I feel like I'm in an Indiana Jones movie. Michael Schumacher here. Wow. I've got no words, look at this. This is like legit deep in the jungle of Costa Rica.
As night approaches and we travel for miles down the river toward the ocean, the jungle just keeps getting thicker and darker. I'm beginning to wonder where we're going to end up, when out of nowhere, a sign of modern civilization.
Hang on, I just could get Google Maps. I guess these are the ancient highways of Central America, or, you know, this part of the world, and they're still used today. It's legitimately the only way to the village that we're going to, on the river.
Wow, I'm buzzing out. We continue for miles down the Rio La Suerte, which means the river of good luck, and hopefully that's a good omen for our fishing. And finally, in the darkness, we see some lights emerge from the town of Tortuguero. And here I was, picturing grass huts and a lost pygmy tribe.
Discotheque. That is badass. We have got to go there. Muchas gracias, amigo. We're here. Hola. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, got a mega hit. Yep. Got him on, whatever he is. You can see the fish down there. Oh, it's big size, whatever it is. They've got a first run like, oh, just been bit, I think. Been bit. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Oh, yeah, that's a big fish. Boy, Grande. Hey, thanks for checking out our channel, Ultimate Fishing TV. I'm Matt Watson, and right now we're out filming more action, but we have hundreds of hours of fishing action filmed all over the world, all kinds of species, using all kinds of techniques. So you can have all of that action to watch anywhere you like, or even more importantly, all of the tips with you on your phone by downloading the Ultimate Fishing app. So no matter what sort of fishing it is, whether it's a quick tip, a brush up, or a full feature-length episode, or maybe you just want a regular fishing fix, you'll find it all here for free at Ultimate Fishing TV.
I'm on a bucket list fishing trip to Costa Rica to catch 3 fish I've never caught before, and after 3 days of travel, we get just 3 hours sleep and awaken to a howling gale.
Well, I'm sorry, Mac, for the weather. I can't do it. Nothing I can do with the weather. It's very bad condition to go out fishing out. No, I'm sorry.
It's okay,
Maybe-
mate. You can't
maybe
do
next
anything.
time, maybe next time.
No, there's going to be I've got unfinished business.
Okay.
Gonna get one of those.
All right.
So, I don't know if you caught the gist of that, but we're here at this most incredible, one of the most exotic places I've ever been. I haven't been able to sleep last night. I've been frothing so much about these 200-pound tarpon. And we can't get out. Bad weather next 2 days. So we're gonna have a coffee, maybe something stronger, and make another plan. Hey, we're in Costa Rica. Ooh. This week on ITM Fishing, we're fishing from the dock. Just gathering my thoughts. I've already thought of 2 plans. We're going to go to the other side of the country. We're going to the Pacific Ocean. Now.
It is a very long way to come to have 3 days of fishing for one of my dream fish canned by the weather. And right now, the river of good luck isn't feeling so lucky. So I'm going to have to scratch the tarpon on my list for now, as we're heading all the way back to the Pacific coast to try for Cubera snapper and the rooster fish. Only at short notice, there's no charter boats available. So I'm frantically trying to get a plan B sorted.
Got it. Okay, we'll get the beers. Yep, see you first thing. Cheers, mate. We've got a pretty sweet plan B lined up for tomorrow. Kiwis, mate. There's Kiwis everywhere. We're like one big family, we're connected. Well, what I've seen so far in Costa Rica is a lot of contrasts from the mountains and jungle down to the sea, from the fishing available on the east coast to the west coast, and then the types of fishing vessels. I mean, look at this place. There's hundreds of millions of dollars worth of boats here. It's Los Sueños, which means the dream.
This place honestly is like a dream. I have not seen such kitted out elite sport fishing boats in one place before. And fortunately for me, I know one of the Kiwi skippers of one of these boats, and he's managed to find me a boat that we can borrow. He's given me a bit of advice and even lent me some gear. Cheers, Jimmy.
This is going to be interesting, isn't it? I've got to go past about $100 million worth of boats before I get out of this marina. And my plan is not to stack this thing into one of them. After that, anything's a bonus, mate.
So finally, I'm on the water. And first off, I've got to get myself familiar with this boat. Then sort out just where I'm going to go and how I'm going to catch a fish I've never caught before in a place I've never fished before.
Right, we're going to catch some bait. Nice little Stella. Bloody beauty.
Anytime that you're after a big fish, you want to find out what the bait fish is that they normally eat, or mimic those bait fish with a lure. Only, I don't even know what the local bait fish are.
Little bugger, whatever you are, come on. Oh, stay on the hook. So you got a tiny hook. I've got no landing net either, eh? What's it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Trevally or something? Yee! Jack Trevally. It's a bait nonetheless. Into your home, new home. It's a bait. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just kind of using general fisherman's knowledge. This is where the current is, it's where the bait fish is. I catch bait, use what I catch as bait, and hopefully catch one of the bigger predators, which I really hope will be a rooster fish. Yep, there he is. Got him. Oh yes, yes, you beauty. A little bit more like it. Nice little bait size. Oh, look, something bit him on the way in. Just got a bite out of him. Yeah, boy, I'll do that again. Yeah, boy. Another hit. Yeah, got him. That's a nice little again. Come on, and in. Yeah, boy, we're going fishing. We are fishing. We got bait. We are fishing. We are on a fishing mission. Live bait tump, working like a treat. Okay. So far, so good. Live bait in the water. Okay, so this is all a little bit unplanned, but here we are in Costa Rica.
despite suffering from jet lag. And that's a bite. Oh yeah, that got eaten. Something's on there. Just what, I don't know. Something strong. Something that can pull.
There he is! There he is!
Well, for every incredible moment that happened on this fishing trip, there is 100 more, and the best bits of them can be seen for free and advertising free at ultimatefishing.tv, or download the free Ultimate Fishing app so you've got free access to all of the best fishing action and advice anywhere, anytime. I'm in Costa Rica in search of 3 awesome sport fish that I've never caught before. The tarpon, the rooster fish, and the Cubera snapper.
Look at the teeth!
I've been met by some terrible weather. I've driven from the west coast to the east coast and back again. And now I've borrowed a boat to get out and see if I can catch one of these bucket list fish, only I'm by myself, trying to catch a fish I've never caught before in a place I've never been before. That's a bite. Oh yeah, that got eaten. Something's on there. Just what, I don't know. Something strong. Something that can pull.
I'm hooked up and I don't know what to say because I have no idea what I've got here. I'm just making this gig up as I go along.
Real tail beats, like trevally-ish almost. The leader's here. What have we got? Silvery. It's a trevally, or is it a Jack Crevalle? I have no idea. It's a fish. What the hell?
It's a trevally thing. or a Jack Crevalle maybe.
Oh, I have no idea. But again, it's got teeth. Far out, that's awesome. Circle hook. Took on a big live bait, man. Alright, let this guy go. Maybe finish off with a bit of top water casting. Another fish. He's going home.
Just seems so crazy. I'm still in like half buzzed out state from jet lag, and here I am in this boat fishing on the other side of the world by myself. Be so epic if I get one.
Yeah, with it. Okay, I'm hooked up to something, I think. It doesn't know it's hooked yet. Oh! I'm just going to do a couple of quick casts with that.
Well, the baitfish has gone down too, so that's a good sign.
Oh, got a
Mega hit. Yep.
got him on, whatever he is. Excuse me, I've got to get down. Oh, shit.
Yo, I pulled the hook. I think that was one. Bro.
Just pulled hook.
Yep. Got another one on. Would have to be on the lightest gear.
Have to put it in gear to move away from these bombies. The boat came to drive itself. Oh, that's on my little X-Wrap. You can see the fish down there. Oh, it's big size, whatever it is. It's not a little flea, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a Cubera snapper.
Yeah, boy. It's smoked me lure too. Oh, look at those gnarly teeth. Hey, what a fish. Now, how am I going to do this? This could go bad. Roll everything.
Cubera snapper. Oh, mate, I've spent a lot of time actually targeting these things and they're not caught. Okay, buddy. Yeah, boy. Man, they can look at the teeth. Look at those teeth that they're legendary for. He's only just hooked too. Could have been one of these guys eating my live baits before. Now look at that. That's a brand new lure. Been used once. It has been smoked by those teeth. And let's get a look at him before he goes back. The world famous Cubera snapper. And I can see why they're so sought after by anglers. Not like our snapper at all. They just smoke surface lures. They're a real predator. They grow up to like 50 kg. This one here is so heavy, weighty fish, probably at around 10 kg. Now I've caught a lot of fish, but this is my very first Cubera snapper. And he's going home. Okay, buddy, you, my friend. Oh. Jet lag's gone. It was awesome. Welcome to Costa Rica. Now this knot that I'm hurriedly doing here is when you're not using a split ring at the front, just particularly with my lighter, it is the lefty's loop, and you can see exactly how to do this. It's nice, easy not to do in a hurry at ultimatefishing.tv, and it is great for tying leader to a lure when you want a nice little loop there like that, that can improve the action of it wiggling around. After days of exhaustive travel covering oceans, sea, rivers and land, I'm quietly chuffed that my plan B has resulted in one of my bucket list fish, a Cubera snapper, all on my own. But next time, I'm out with a local who knows these waters, and I'll be gunning for the next fish on the list, the rooster fish. After finally getting my first good night's sleep, today I'm ready and rearing to go out on a charter with Captain Juan. He's been fishing for rooster fish in these local waters since he was a boy. And also along for the ride is my mate Tawny, also a local who was brought up right here in Harco. The reason I'm here is for another of my bucket list fish, the rooster fish. And I'll be happy if that's all we catch today. But Captain Juan is so confident that we'll get a rooster fish later on today that we're starting by trolling for wahoo, sailfish, marlin and mahi-mahi. And incredibly, all of these fish are caught right here in these waters. The thing is, I've caught plenty of game fish before, and I'm way more keen on getting back inshore and trying to tick that rooster fish off my bucket list. But hey, I'm cool to go with the flow, for now at least, and I can't help but be a little bit interested in what might just come along and eat one of these lures.
So we're starting our day today by trolling. So we've got a mix of lures out, and we're trying to catch our favourite eating fish in this part of the world, well in fact anywhere in the world, and a pretty awesome sport fish, the wahoo.
Oh right, cedar plug, old school. I like it.
Yep, Tony, oh, another bite here, we got a double. Oh yeah. Well, what we've got I can't tell you, but we've just put out a cedar plug, which is just a little bit of timber, a little bit of actual cedar with a bit of lead on the front of it. It is probably the most famous old school tuna lure in the world. I mean, we've gone these days to skirted lures and very expensive lures and fancy stuff, and it's pretty cool to see in this part of the world that they're still using the tried and true cedar plug that's been used since like the turn of the century, I believe, like early 1900s. And I've got a fish on one. I have no idea what it is. Ew. What do you got on there? You're the local, tell us what's going on.
I think I may have a bonito.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I got too. Nice work. There you go, and there's the cedar plug. We catch yellowfin tuna, wahoo, dorado, and this time a bonito. Cedar plug. Nice work.
There we go. Bonito. It's pretty.
Okay, this guy's going home. Now, whenever you are coming anywhere tropical, where there's a chance of a tuna or a wahoo, you have got to have one of these in your kit. It is the Rapala. They've been tried and true for decades, but now this new one can be trolled at up to 18 knots. Now, why would you want to troll that fast? Well, the wahoo will take a lure at up to 20 knots. So this guy has been purpose made for that. They come rigged with treble hooks, but I've changed these to the BMC inline singles. I have them running down. I find this makes them swim best. I mean, the hookup rate is just as good with these singles as it is with trebles, and well, you don't have to deal with treble hooks because they're just nasty. Yeah, been bit, I think. Been bit. Yeah. Doesn't feel very big. Yeah. You see it up there on top. Oh, is it a small Dorado? Yeah, it is. Looks like Dorado. Or mahi mahi in our part of the world. If you're from the South Pacific, this part of the world, they call them Dorado or dolphin fish. I've never really quite got dolphin fish, but that's what they call them. Oh, foul hooked him, I think. Pulling him sideways. Well, that's another species for my legendary Telica set that I brought with me. Is caught, well, I haven't caught this fish yet, but it's just racking up the species. This rod and reel set, so versatile. Okay, see now this is where you'll be pleased you don't have treble hooks. These mahi can go crazy. Look at that little guy, just like a Dorado, only smaller. Careful, 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 man. See now that's why you don't want treble hooks. Look at that. That has treble hooks, you're going to get one in your hand. It's not the biggest one you'll ever see, but it's another species. Yeah. Now an interesting thing about the Dorado or the mahi mahi there is that they're the fastest growing fish in the ocean. Now that little guy there might only be a couple of months old, and they've been in captivity where they've measured the rate of growth. In 1 year they've grown to 14 kilograms in 1 year. Fish facts with Matt. I don't know if it was, you could Google it, you're probably going to get a better, more accurate information on the spot. It was roughly that anyway.
So today, the one fish I want to catch is a rooster fish, and I've come a long way to get it ticked off my bucket list. It's not like I don't enjoy trolling for game fish, I love it, but today is the only day I've got to catch my rooster fish, and already half the day's gone and we've caught, well, not much at all really. But Captain One is still confident we'll get our rooster fish later on today. The thing is, I've never even seen one of these things before, so I don't want to spend one more minute trolling. I want to spend all the time we have left today throwing everything we've got at catching one of these Costa Rican rooster fish, so I can finally tick it off the bucket list.
I've been looking at these fish in magazines my whole life, thinking what an amazing looking fish. I've heard that they've got a first run like, oh, just been bit, I think. Been bit, yeah. Oh, yeah! I had no idea they jumped. There he is. Oh, powering off. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. After all this time, he's smoking outline. Oh, there he goes.
I hope you're enjoying this episode because we enjoyed making them for you. The only thing we ask you to do for us is follow us on all the social media platforms, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for all of the action, the tips and the know-how, of course you can get it free at ultimatefishing.tv. I'm in Costa Rica after 3 of my bucket list fish, and after a tough start I managed to get myself a Cubera snapper.
What a fish!
And now we've got perfect weather and we're out on a charter boat, only we've trolled for the best part of the day for not very much action.
Bonito.
Oh, the little small Dorado.
So now we're finally coming back inshore to have a crack at the fish that I want more than any other from this trip, the rooster fish. Check it out, those guys are hooked up. Is that a rooster they got?
So we've come into a group of boats and they're fishing a rise or a pin that comes out of the deep. We're targeting rooster fish using these little blue runners as live baits. And from what I can gather, how we fish for them here is we're going to be slow trolling them on the downrigger. So our crewman here is attaching this to a weight which takes it down. So we've got one live bait swimming down as we're trolling, and then we're going to run another live bait out on the surface. So we're not only moving, constantly covering this area, but we're also fishing the water column with a downrigger and one on the surface. Everything's sort of coming together. We've got a cracking day, really awesome boat, slick crew. We just need to catch the rooster fish. I can't believe we're fishing for rooster fish, finally. It's kind of what Costa Rica is famous for, their rooster fish, and I've been looking at these fish in magazines my whole life, thinking what an amazing looking fish. I've heard that they've got a first run like, oh, I've just been bit, I think, been bit, yeah. Pre-spooling him back and coming tight, and we're about to find out, just what their fight's like, I guess, if this is a rooster. Oh yeah, he's jumping out there, Dan. Yeah, I didn't know they jumped. I didn't know they jumped. Oh, and here goes that. Oh yeah, rooster. Oh, and I didn't have to wait long at all. This is what I'd come all this way for. It was one of these guys. Oh yeah. I had no idea they jumped. This is the stuff that you don't see when you look at pictures in magazines. So I waited my whole life to catch one of these, and it takes, what, 2 minutes after I put my bait in the water, and I've got him, and here he is right here. There he is! There he is! Oh, and there's that crest. There's that crest that they talk about, giving them their name, the rooster fish. Okay, here we go. Oh. Ah. We got him, mate. There you go. There you go. We got him. Yeah! All right. Look at it. Hey, thank you, my man. This is the man right here, Juan.
You're welcome.
I've heard he was the man for roosters. Hey, I've got to get it. I've got to get some photos of this. You got your camera ready, Townie? Yes! Oh, look. Now, to describe this fish, you would say that is a cross between a kingfish, a mahi-mahi, and with those amazing, amazing dorsal fins, a John Dory even. Yeah, wow. Nice one of that. Yeah. Oh, look at them. Yes. A rooster fish, amazing. Okay, he's going home. Yes. Yeah, boom. Thank you guys. Gracias, amigos. Okay, so now that I'm on the board with my first rooster fish, I can afford to get cute. Got the Rapala X-Wrap here. Little Stella 5000, little favorite of mine to take away with me, and I'm going to start pumping out the casts. With all these boats here, it kind of reminds me of Bay of Islands with the charter fleet. They've all got paying clients on them, a lot of them out of North America, but people like myself come from all around the world to Costa Rica to catch rooster fish, and they let them go. Now that is the essence of a sport fishery. You know, once upon a time they would have taken these fish for subsistence, which is fine, but then it develops into a commercial fishery where they catch and kill the fish. Well, these guys are getting hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single day for what would otherwise be a low value fish, and the fish goes back. Now that is sport fishing, and in developing countries all around the world they're doing it much better than what we're doing in New Zealand. We can take some lessons from that if we look after our fishery and get maximum value out of it. Oh yeah, cut. We're bit again. Do you want to pull that in for us, please, bro? Oh, gone. Did they go to ground?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said I would have gone harder.
No,
Into the reef, you think? Or
I think so. It's okay.
snapper? Right. Smashed in the reef. I just got schooled again.
Trolling live baits like this, with one down deep and one on the surface, gives me a shot at both the Cubera snapper and the rooster fish. Yes, I've ticked both of these off, but as with all fish, there's always a bigger one. And like all fishermen, I want to catch a bigger one. A real trophy-sized rooster or a trophy Cubera snapper. But after trying a number of techniques, lures and baits in a whole lot of different spots,
Oh, yeah, see that bite.
we've only got time for one last spot and one last live bait for one last shot at a real trophy before our day is done.
Yeah. But, yeah, we got him. We got him. Yeah, we got him on. Yes. Seems to be every time we hit a new spot. This time bait on the downrigger. I'm putting a bit more drag on it. And that's because it could be a Cubera snapper and they go to ground. They go to ground hard. As I learned earlier on when I got schooled. Line's angling up. I think it's a rooster. I think it's a rooster. Line's angling up over there. Yee! That's right. We got the captain smiling. The captain's smiling. It's a good thing. He's been working hard for us today.
Yeah, my friend.
He's been working hard. My man Juan. Grande. Grande rooster fish. That's what I want. It's heavy. The heavier fish than the last one. Oh, could be Grande rooster fish. There he is. Oh, powered off. Look at this reel go. Wow. Big rooster. Wow, I've got some drag on, bro. Oh, this rod and reel set, so versatile. For our hunting and fishing New Zealand gear guide, I've got to talk about this thing here. It has been by far the star performer on this trip to Costa Rica, catching everything. It is the Shimano Telica 12 and it is on the Shimano Abyss PE8 jig rod. Now this is about as heavy a jig rod as that you'll get anywhere. The rod's got a nice pistol grip, it's got that compact size, you can really hold it in one hand, yet it really packs a punch with plenty of drag. So there you go. If you want a set that does a whole lot, whether you're staying at home or traveling abroad, take a look at this guy. And of course you can get this gear or any of the gear that you've seen us using at Hunting and Fishing New Zealand, and while you're there you can pick up some free advice. This is pulling, man. They can pull. Yeah, man. Oh, come on. Oh. Not only are they pretty, they're tough.
Okay.
And they're pretty tough.
You have a lot of time, don't worry.
All right, roll them over then. Roll them over. Roll them over, yeah.
Coming, it's coming.
Oh, there he goes. Look at that. After all this time, he's smoking out line, and that is a lot of drag on there. How deep are we? Do I need to worry about the reef or? Oh, please. Please just count. I want you on my lap. I want you on my lap, and then I'm going to get a photo. Then I'm going to send you back home to your home. Okay, here we go. We're going to get a look at him here. There he is. Oh, powered off. Look at this reel go. Wow. Big rooster. It's kind of like that first one was just to sort of see what they look like, get a feel for it. And this one, this is the special one, man. And it's fighting, I tell you. I've been surprised so many times. I'd heard these things pulled hard. I mean, I knew they were beautiful, but they're more beautiful than I thought. And they pull harder than I thought. This one's got to count for the bucket list, this one. Look at Grande, Grande, Grande. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Oh yeah, that's a big fish. Oh yeah, that's a big fish. Okay, just let it go if you have to, buddy. Let it go if you have to. Holy shit. More? Yeah. Okay, you can let him go if you have to. Let him go, yeah. That's a big rooster, man. We'll just take our time. We'll make him count. That is a big fish. That's like a real big one. Okay, let's not cook this. I want him on my lap, but I can wait. Oh my goodness. On the lap. In the boat. In the boat. Yeah, look at that one, boy. That's a real one, my man. My man. Oh, thank you, brother. Oh my goodness. Right, we're gonna get some photos of this bad boy. Yeah, I got him, mate. I wanted this bad boy on my lap. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, look at those. Look at those dorsal spines, how tall they are. I can just feel the bulk of them. Oh my goodness.
Here it is, a real trophy-sized rooster fish. Of the 3 bucket list fish I was after, this one is the one I most wanted. So before I send it on home, I grab a couple of pics as a souvenir of my trip to Costa Rica and to help me remember the whole experience that led to this moment. And in a way, I'm glad it didn't go to plan and it didn't come easy.
Man, we had to work for that fish. Now it feels like I put a serious tick in the bucket list. It's just kind of perfect, isn't it? Catching that little one, getting a look at it, and then getting a real decent scrap, a fish that gave me a workout, made so much easier by hooking up with a couple of locals here, coming just off the coast and catching a true bucket list fish. Surreal. This trip's like a dream.
And it's not over yet. The dream continues in Costa Rica. We look to get aboard one of these elite game fishing boats and head to the famous offshore fishing grounds of Costa Rica. And when yet another planned fishing charter cancels and threatens to leave me landlocked, I hook up with a Kiwi crewman that's working here. We rent a boat, borrow some gear, and head out into the open ocean looking for action.
There he goes. Yahoo! Kiwi boys! We're surrounded by yellowfin. Oh yes, got him on. Yeah, it's a real good one.
And this impromptu fishing mission turns into one of the greatest days of all time.
If we don't catch another fish on this trip, I am pumped with that.
But once again, it doesn't all go to plan.
Yeah, man. Oh, that hurt. Oh no, it's broken it. Look, the bone's sticking out. Damn. Woo! That's a nice one too, boy. Go forward, get him up in the boat. Get him up in the boat. Woo! Oh shit, man. That's about hit you, bro. Oh, my foot. Yeah. Right under us, hundreds of yellowfin. Right down here now, hundreds of them.
We've got all of this action and more coming up in another episode. But if you just can't wait for more offshore fishing action, you can jump on ultimatefishing.tv right now and watch hours of it for free, including all of the info on the baits, gear and rigs we use to catch the fish.
Do you guys normally use a gimbal belt?
You wanna put the belt?
Nah, I've gone this long, bro. I've got balls of steel. No, balls made of steel. Shit, it is hurting the clingers though, I tell you, mate. Right in the coumaras. I'm gripping the rod butt between lefty and righty, using them like a clamp. I hope you've enjoyed that episode of ITM Fishing right here on ultimatefishing.tv. We're able to bring it to you free thanks to our mates at ITM. And if you've been inspired to get out fishing and try some of the stuff you've seen, just remember we've got all the tips, breakdown, detailed videos of how we catch all of our fish. Check out our how-to playlist. We've got hundreds and hundreds of videos and we can bring them to you free. So all you can do to help us is follow all of our social media. You'll see them hereabouts and subscribe to our YouTube channel.